What's going on, guys? Ryan Marcello here at the Crypto Fiend Studios, bringing you guys the hottest, the latest, and everything crypto related news. Today we're going to be looking at 3 cryptocurrencies that you should definitely keep an eye on in March of 2018. Now, I don't know about you guys, but it seems like February blew by and March is already here. So let's look at 3 cryptocurrencies that I think are going to do phenomenal in March of 2018. So the first one we're going to be looking at is near the top of the list. It's going to be NEO. NEO has been doing phenomenal over January and February, let alone March, and I think they're going to continue to do well in future months to come. Now, NEO has a lot of events and meetups coming up in March of 2018. We're going to be looking at those in a minute, but what I really like about NEO is that they're so compassionate for their community. They really do focus on their community and getting themselves out there, showing what they're capable of, and that they really are the smart economy of the future. So that's what's really awesome about NEO compared to these other dApp platforms. NEO really just goes out there and promotes themselves and communicates with the community. So what events are happening for NEO in March of 2018 that could really help boost NEO in value? So on March 1st, we have NEO will be airdropping ONT to the community. So if you have a Binance account with NEO on it, or if you have a supported wallet with NEO on it, you will receive ONT for your NEO. So what is ONT? ONT is an ontology team. It's a cryptocurrency coming out very soon onto the blockchain. So NEO's kind of doing a little bit of an event, kind of like a little sponsorship for ONT, and releasing 0.2 ONT coins for every NEO that you have. So if you have 1 NEO, you get 0.2 ONT. So it's not a huge deal. You're not gonna make $1,000. I mean, you could if you have a lot of NEO, but it's nice seeing that they're giving back to the community and practically giving us free money. So that's cool to see as well. For next up, we have the APAC Tour. The APAC Tour is a big event in March of 2018. What the APAC Tour is, NEO is going around the world talking to people about NEO, having big meetups and discussions about NEO. They're going to Singapore on March 3rd, Tokyo on March 5th, meetup and workshop in Taipei on March 11th, Melbourne meetup, and meetup on March 16th in Sydney. So it's nice to see they are going around the world showing what NEO is capable of, again, really getting themselves out there. Next up, we have NEO DevCon. This is a big event a lot of people are anticipating, the NEO DevCon. So what this is, people are going to be sitting down discussing NEO, what needs to be fixed, what needs to be changed, really the developer side of things, and really coming back to us and telling us what's going to be happening in the future months to come. So next up, we have the Genesis Block meetup. Again, really just a bunch of meetups that are really going to help promote NEO. We also have the Dev Competition winners. So this competition has a bounty pool of $490,000. Prize winners will be awarded in the equivalent amount of bounties in gas. So the Dev Competition is, again, an event where a bunch of developers go to show what they're capable of with blockchain technology, and there's a pool of $490,000 worth of gas. So again, NEO is really all about getting themselves out there, promoting themselves to the community, not just sitting behind the wall working and coming out with a product. NEO is showing everyone what's going to be happening, showing everyone why the smart economy is so beneficial to the world. So overall, I think NEO is going to do very, very well in March, let alone future months to come, and we'll really just have to wait for the anticipation to build up. So right now with the price movement, I personally think we might see a little bit. We might see lower prices in the next couple weeks or so, but overall, I think $135 for NEO is relatively low. The reasoning for this is NEO is so undervalued, and they really just started with their decentralized applications. They really only have a handful right now. So for NEO to be this value, I still think is very relatively undervalued, and they're really going to give Ethereum a run for their money. And the circulating supply is 65 million with a total supply of 100 million. You can't go wrong with that at all. So that's definitely understanding why it's at its value. So the next cryptocurrency we're going to be looking at is going to be one that a lot of you guys have told me to review, discuss. So in this video, we're not going to be going into depth of what ION is, but we're going to be discussing what's happening with ION and what big events are happening that could really help the price movement of ION in March. So ION currently at $2.87 with an all-time high of $10.51. You cannot go wrong at these prices, folks. Almost less than 1/3 the amount. That's awesome to see. So what's going on with ION, why it's on this list? So let me just remove Neo and pull up ION. So ION does have a lot of stuff coming up in March that is really pretty impressive, to be honest with you guys. So first off, February 28th, which is today, they are completing their code base, their testnet for open source development. What the testnet is, it's kind of like the alpha test where you can see how the platform is going to work and run, all that good stuff. So they have the Canadian FinTech. They have, again, just a couple more conferences and events like all these other cryptos have. They have a meetup in Cape Town, meetup in Nairobi. Token release number 4. So if you guys did participate in the ICO side of ION, you will be receiving 6.25% of the ION tokens that are being released to the public for being participated in the ICO. So that's something to look forward to if you did participate. They are also going to be releasing their wallet and Explorer in March of 2018. So that's something that's really going to help show people that ION's not playing around. They're getting their stuff out there. They're really pushing their platform and they're not slacking at all. So their public testnet available. So they want to have their public testnet available by early March so people could see how the platform runs, how developers can use the ION platform. So that's awesome to see. Again, ION is not messing around. They're getting their platform ready to go, getting it out there, and they're not slacking behind and dragging things on. So next up, we have the ION meetup in Shanghai, meetup in Beijing, another token release in later April. So overall, oh yeah, I missed this one part. This is the one I was looking for. So they are releasing their testnet in the beginning of March, but they are also releasing their beta in March as well. So big things are happening for ION. You have the wallet release, the Explorer release, you have the token release if you participated in the ICO, as well as you have the testnet release and the beta release. So again, ION is not messing around. They're putting their money where their mouth is, really just getting their platform out there so everyone can start using it, developers can start using it. So overall, I think ION is definitely going to give these other platforms a run for their money. Then of course we have more events later on in the months, but we're looking at March for now. So that's why ION is on my list. They have their wallet coming out, their Explorer, their testnet, and their beta all in March. That's incredible. What I've tend to notice about these other platforms with their roadmaps, if the market is doing bad, if we're down in the dumps, these cryptocurrency companies tend to hold back on releasing good news or releasing platforms or betas because the market's down, and they want to release it when the market's doing healthy, which I think is terrible. You should be releasing it because it's your platform. You should be supporting your platform and not just looking at the money side of things, but that's the way things go in the crypto space, I guess. So the next one we're going to be looking at is going to be one that I'm very what's the word? Very passionate about, that I don't think a lot of people understand the potential of. It's going to be BitConnect. Now, I know what people are thinking, what the hell are you talking about? But BitConnect is at an excellent price right now. Relatively lows from its all-time highs, so this is a great time to get in before it does get back up to those relative previous highs. And BitConnect also has a lot of news coming out for March of 2018. So let's go look at some news revolving around BitConnect. Let me remove ION. BitConnect. Now, I know a lot of you guys bash on BitConnect, but overall, BitConnect is a really unique platform. So first off, March 7th, we have the announcement that BitConnect is being delisted from the litecoin exchange. So it is nice to see that BitConnect is being delisted from an exchange. So I think this will really help the overall supply for those people that want to purchase BitConnect, because as of right now the demand is relatively low, which I don't really know why. But that will also help boost the supply now that it's being delisted from an exchange. We also have this event that's going on for BitConnect. You can earn rewards for sharing educational videos, photos, and contents revolving around BitConnect. So if you want to go out there and promote BitConnect, sponsor BitConnect, you can actually earn rewards from doing that from BitConnect and get yourself some BitConnect tokens. And come on, guys, you can't go wrong with the $431 all-time highs. That's incredible. So again, I just don't know why it flatlined like it did. I know there was that little shebang going on where it was a scam and all that stuff, but overall I think it's going to do very well in the next month or so. So the next cryptocurrency we're going to be looking at is going to be, what was it again? Oh yeah, Elastos. Now I hope you guys understand that was a joke. It was not serious. I hope you guys laughed. I know I looked very serious. I'm a good actor, but it was a complete joke. So let's keep moving on. Next up, we have Elastos, which is my third pick for March of 2018. Overall, Elastos is going to do phenomenal in 2018 alone. In 2018, let alone March. Elastos has been doing great this past month or so. The beginning of February, when it really got released, it was at roughly $40, $36 as a low. And we're currently at $77. It has been fluctuating a little bit because it got listed onto the Binance exchange, so it did have that little pump and a little bit of a dump. But overall, it's been holding its gains. To sum the Elastos platform up for you guys, because I do want to do an in-depth review on Elastos, because it's very, very technical. But to sum it up for you guys, it's an incredible project, first off. Now, Elastos is really promoting that they're the aircraft carrier of the blockchain. So what that means is, think of Elastos as an aircraft carrier, and then think of all the jets and helicopters on top of the aircraft carriers as decentralized application platforms like Ethereum, Neo, EOS, Lisk. All those decentralized applications platform are going to be run off of Elastos. Now, why do we need Elastos? Well, Elastos' main goal is, first off, they want to be their own decentralized applications platform, so you can create other dApp platforms or other cryptocurrencies, but they want to be their own web and network. So they want to be their own web and secure network where all these decentralized application platforms can run off of Elastos. And the benefits of this is Elastos can handle the storage and the computable power of these other platforms, as well as it will make everything super secure, because Elastos would be its own network and web, so that you have to be pretty much invited into the network in order to be run off of the network. So you can't just have viruses and malware coming into the Elastos network, because it's completely secure for these other decentralized applications platforms. So overall, Elastos is a mind-boggling project that is going to do phenomenal. Also, their team is incredible. They have a couple co-founders from Neo that are working on Elastos as well. So that just gives you guys a little bit of a hint that they are not messing around, that this is happening, and they're really pushing their product. So Elastos is going to do very well in March, let alone 2018. They also don't even have their market cap up or their circulating supply. So their daily volume is a little over $100 million. So you could definitely expect them to be in the top 50 or so when they get released onto the market. So when they do get released, I do expect a little bit of a spike in price, because people will start to see Elastos and see what it is and see that the growth of it, the potential of it, because as of right now, it's saying that it's ranked 1,180, which of course is not true. But until then, we'll just have to wait. Now, what news does Elastos have? Let me remove BitConnect. What news does Elastos have that is really great for March? They have one event going on, but this event is a big deal. They have their Elastos first dApp meetup for the first 8 decentralized applications that are going to be on the platform. So this is a big deal. They're already starting to discuss the dApps that are going to be ran off of the Elastos platform. they have a lot of big shots on their team, which is really overall going to help boost Elastos. And considering Elastos does have co-founders from Neo, you can expect Neo to be working with Elastos and pretty much Neo running off of Elastos in the future. So you just have to think of that as well. Neo and Elastos are going to be working together because they do have integrating team members. Overall, I can expect both of them to do well. So those are my 3 picks for March of 2018. We had Elastos, Ion, and Neo. Overall, I think the general amount of cryptocurrencies are going to do well. I think we will start to get out of the dumps relatively soon and start working up past that $500 billion market cap. But until then, we just have to sit with anticipation with our hands in our pockets. But I currently am invested in Neo and Elastos. I have not picked up Ion yet. I am going to be doing that soon. So I want to make sure that you guys know that I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and I am going to be investing in Ion, as well as I am invested in Neo and Elastos. When I did my cryptocurrency portfolio reveal yesterday, I forgot to add Elastos because I purchased it like 2 hours before I made that video, so I forgot to add Elastos onto my graph. So it'll be on for the next month in March when I do my new portfolio video. So overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions at all, please leave a comment below, and I'll catch you in the next video.